Hello everyone, welcome to Little Afghan Kitchen Live. Today we will be making puff pastry called Shirni Irani. We'll be using this puff pastry, sesame seeds, pistachio, honey, and brown sugar. These are the ingredients you need, so it's not a lot, just a little bit. And this one. So yeah, come and join us, watch us make this delicious sweet dish. So my mom will begin now. Starts off by taking it out and laying the sheets. This is how the sheets look. So they're already flat. You don't have to flatten it out anymore. So she said she just did this, covered it up and did that so that it can flatten out properly, because usually the edges are curved. There you go, it's done and it's ready. Now moving on to the next step. Fold it in half, then use the sheet to just smooth over it. She did that so it can help with cutting it in half. See, that was very easy. And now you get the honey, brush it over the first layer of the puff pastry. Make sure you brush it over all over the puff pastry in every single corner and all the edges. Sorry if the quality is not so good. This is my first time using live StreamYard, so it was a bit confusing for me. So now she's using the sugar, the brown sugar, and just sprinkling it all over the first sheet. I can't see anyone's comments, so I'm not sure if there's anyone commenting. Sorry about that as well. Oh, it shows up now. Okay, hello everyone. So now my mom, she's just sprinkling some pistachio on top. So first it was you cut the puff pastry in half, then you have to brush it over with some honey and sprinkle some brown sugar, and now she sprinkles some pistachio, crushed pistachio like this. If you can see, the consistency is like that.
Yeah,
okay, so she said that you have to add a little bit of hot water to the honey and mix it so that you can get a much more runny consistency. So not a lot of water, just 1 teaspoon. Now you mix it. Now she's using that same honey and brushing over the other layer of the puff pastry. I'm not really sure what this puff pastry is called in Farsi. I think it's just waraqi shirni, maybe. Anyway, so she just put the second layer on top of the first, making sure that they're stuck together well. There you go. And now she's going to cut them into smaller shapes. So you can do this part however you like, in whatever shape or size you want. But this is how we like it. My mom saw this recipe a few days ago, a similar recipe, and then she decided she'd try her own one. And it actually came out really well. I posted about it and a few people asked me for the recipe, so here it is. There you go. Now you just literally make a small slice in the middle of each squares, just so that the air can. Now she's brushing it again on top with some honey. the honey is really what makes it taste really nice and sweet. So you have to get as much honey as you want if you like your puff pastry really sweet. Now using the knife, she's going to take each one of them out and put it on a baking tray. So we've already put a baking sheet in here. So just put it on top of there. Just like that. Make sure you leave enough space in between them because they will puff up. And if they're too tight together, then it will ruin the puff pastry at the end of it. That's it. So make sure you put the oven on before this. We have a gas oven, so our gas mark is 4. So depending on what kind of oven you have to, my mom said you have to leave the oven on at least for a few minutes before you put this in. That's why we should have put the oven on before, but we forgot. Now she's using the sesame seeds and sprinkling that on top as well. The sesame seeds are optional, but I think personally it does taste good with it. So you can just leave this one on the side while your oven is heating up and put the rest of them in the tray. If you find that some of them are stuck together, just use the knife and separate them. Now she's using pistachio, first sugar, and then pistachio. So we've done one tray with pistachio and sugar and the other tray with just sesame seeds and honey. You can actually add any other toppings you want. I think even chocolate or another type of maybe dry nuts or fruits. So it's optional. Here's a close-up of how they look. This is the pistachio one. And then here we have the sesame seeds one. So this recipe is really, really easy to follow. Very simple. You just need the 3 main ingredients, which is puff pastry, honey, and your optional topping. And that's it. My mom is not so happy with this one. She's a bit disappointed. But I think it's fine. She's a bit of a perfectionist. They have to all come out really well, or she's not gonna like them. Guys, let me know what time is a good time to come on live stream, because I have no idea. So whichever time everyone is free to come and watch us on our live and chat to us, let me know. Comment below, and hopefully next time we'll come at that time, because there's not many people on this live right now. I'm not sure if anyone knows about it actually. She's just going over the little slices she made in the middle of them, just in case if they've been closed up by the honey and the toppings. So while we're waiting, look at let's just look at these pretty flowers. They're not that pretty anymore. They're dying. So we got these for my mom, especially this one. Oh god, this one's dying for sure. But how pretty are these? Anyway, I'm getting distracted there. Okay, now we're going to put it in the oven. So here we go. There you go. And now we just give this a few more minutes. Okay, so you said you have to leave it on for around 20 minutes. So we have 20 minutes to kill time. Let's see. She said, my mom said, after we take it out after 20 minutes, you have to add another layer of honey. Hello, Razia. Thank you. I will need the luck. Razia, why don't you tell your friends or family members to come and join our live? I'm really surprised at the weather today. It's actually sunny. I think you're mistaken, Razia. I don't see any of your friends here. So my mom's just adding more honey here. So when the pastries are done, the honey is just ready. Whoever's used this StreamYard before, let me know how you can change the screen into a bigger screen, because I have no clue. Oh, really? I think that's just your own opinion. I don't think anyone else agrees with your opinion. In that case, I will make sure I add plenty of honey to yours, because you're gonna need it. While we're waiting, I'm just trying to check how I can change the screen size. So bear with me if I'm quiet. Guys, I just came across a new feature. So you can invite people on here. So if anyone wants to join the live next time, let me know and we can have a joint live session. Should be fun. Let me see what other features this has. I'm not sure what I did, but all the comments are gone from my screen. Okay, so I think I will just leave it here and come back in maybe 15 minutes now. Until the puff pastries are done. Let me just share this live with other people so that they can also find out about it. سلام لطفه vlogs. خواهر جان خوبی؟ جان چطوره؟ ببخشی ما کامنت ندیدم. در لینک چنل خود قدی دیگه نفاق دوستا شیر میکردم. باز کامنت تازه وش کردم. لطفه خواهر شما از کجا هستید؟ از انگلیس هستید؟ Okay guys, this is done. So that was actually less than 20 minutes. This is how they look. This is the end result. So now we're just brushing another layer of honey on top, just glazing it up. Not only does it look nice, but it also tastes really nice. That's it. So these are done. I'm just waiting for the other tray of the puff pastries to be done as well. Look at the layers. It's all the layers. My mom said you can leave these anywhere. You don't have to cover it with anything. It won't become dry, so you can literally just leave them on a plate somewhere convenient for you to grab them whenever you want and eat. My mom said when we make these, they finish really quickly. Usually the kids are not here right now, but they finish them quite quickly, and they're gone within the first hour, let alone an hour. They're gone within the first 10 minutes. But I think today your loss is a bit longer because the kids are not here. لطیفه خواهر کجا شدی؟ هستی در لایو یا نه؟ ما امروز از شیرنی ایرانی جور کرده. بسیار آسانه جور کردنشی و او زیاد مواد لازم نداره. وقت چم میگه کم ده کار دارم. My mom just said this really doesn't require you that much time or ingredients. It's very simple and easy. So you can get the puff pastry, which looks like this. You can get this, they're ready rolled, and you can get this from any supermarket. She said there's different varieties, so you have to make sure it says puff pastry on it. Otherwise it may not turn out as good. So as you can see, these ones have risen quite a bit. You just have to leave it for a couple of more minutes and until it turns golden brown, then you can take them out. Our oven is gas, so it's gas multiple. I think that's 180 or 75 degrees Celsius. And other types of oven. Sorry, I know I keep turning my camera on and off. It's just because it's my first time. I'm not really sure how you use this. I'm just trialing it out. Trying to see how I can use this live stream apps. My mom said we made this because it was highly requested by people when I posted a picture of it on Instagram. I posted a short clip actually, and everyone messaged me to ask me how we've made it. So we thought today we'd show you on live, which is much easier and convenient. لطفا خواهر اگر است فامیلی و دوستای خوب بگی که باید لایو اسمو. So we're just going to show you how we're going to take them off and plate it. So because we added honey, they're a bit sticky, but you can use a spatula or a knife to separate it from the baking sheets. That one was easy. There you go. This is the pistachio one. Pistachio with sugar. I think the sugar is what's given the color, the golden type of color. Looks very nice and crunchy. آره گفتم Yum indeed. How about you come and get some? So my mom just said that you can add any fillings, any toppings. You can add jam as filling. You can add Nutella as filling. Anything you prefer, really. And she said when you put the second layer of the pastry on top, make sure you use the sheet that comes with it and flatten it out properly. Otherwise, it won't stick together very well. And she also just said that it's compulsory for you to put honey on top. If you don't do that, then it won't turn out very well. Bring me some. How about you use your legs and come get it? I would have brought you some, but I'm quite busy here, you see. Oh, نشخب شدنا. If you like it to be more crispy and more of a golden color, then you can leave it in the oven for a bit longer, but make sure you put it on low heat, not too high, otherwise they'll just burn. So this one is done now as well. Looks very, very nice. Can you hear the sound, guys? This is like ASMR. You can literally hear the sound of it. It's like popping sounds. So you're gonna add honey on top again. This is a stage my mom said is essential. So یالی آسل مدانه آسل تا میگه باید که بدانی اگر نه خراب نیه. That's it. That's done, guys. This is our puff pastries. Shirni Irani is done and ready to eat. So this is the sesame seed one. This is the pistachio one. So now we're just putting all of them on this board. Welcome. Whoever just joined us, welcome to our live stream. We have made these puff pastries. شیرنی ایرانی ساخته خیلی مزه‌دار هستن. That one is struggling a bit with stock. So yeah, that's it, guys. This is our Shirni Irani puff pastry little desserts. Tastes really, really good with some green tea. I'll show you how it looks in the light. Oh, look at that. Looks amazing. It was a bit dark inside, so you couldn't really see. But now, just look at that. Wow. That looks really good, if I do say so myself. Again, this is the one. And this is the pistachio one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this live session. For whoever joined us, thank you so much. Please make sure to like, share, subscribe. Comment below as well. Give me tips on how I can change the screen of this to a bigger screen, and also just tips on how to use StreamYard because I'm not really sure. تشکر دوستای عزیز، هر کسی که در لایو از ما مانده تشکر. کامنت کنید و اگر چنل از ما سابسکرایب نکردید سابسکرایب کنید، خدید دوستای خوب و فامیلی خوب شیر کنید، خواهش منم. و دیگه دفعه پسم شما را میبینیم the live شاید پسند بایم وقتی که هر کس وقت داره the live باید the live از من جوین میتونید اگر میخواهید the comment نمیشته کنید اگر میخواهید the live یک جای باید که دیگه دفعه یک جای the live باید. So guys, I was just saying, if anyone wants to join the live next time, let me know. Just comment in the comment section or comment under this video. But please like, share, subscribe to our channel, and let everyone know. Thank you for joining our live again. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Thank you. خداحافظ دوستای عزیز.